When they switched to fruits that are lower in sugar, such as kiwi or berries, their energy bounced back and their mornings became vibrant again. Doctor's tip: if you love bananas, eat them before a workout, rather than before bed, and limit yourself to half of a small banana at a time. The fourth fruit to avoid: dried fruit. It's sugar in disguise. A handful of raisins here, a few dates there. It sounds healthy enough, doesn't it? But not exactly. Dried fruits are basically concentrated sugar bombs. Just 1 cup of raisins contains more sugar than a can of soda. Without the presence of fiber to slow down digestion, those sugars quickly flood your bloodstream, causing your testosterone to plummet and your insulin to skyrocket. To make things even worse, most dried fruits are coated with oils and preservatives like sulfites, which can block the absorption of zinc. And zinc is essential for both sperm health and testosterone production. I once had a 70-year-old patient who was eating dates before going to bed, believing that they would help him sleep. Instead, his blood sugar remained high throughout the night, which blocked the production of growth hormone and hindered recovery. Once we eliminated the dates from his diet, he slept more soundly, woke up feeling stronger, and his blood work showed significant improvements within a month. Doctor's tip: stay away from commercially produced dried fruits. If you absolutely must have them, choose unsweetened, unsulfured varieties and limit yourself to only a few pieces after a meal. Never eat them on an empty stomach. Now that you've seen which fruits to avoid, let's talk about the fruits that can heal, restore, and reignite your vitality, starting today. The first fruit to eat is pomegranate. It's the king of circulation. If there's one fruit that I wish every man over the age of 60 would eat every day, it's the pomegranate. This fruit is a natural powerhouse when it comes to improving your blood vessels and boosting your testosterone levels. Here's how it works. Pomegranates are rich in phenoligens, which are antioxidants that improve the flexibility of your blood vessels and increase the production of nitric oxide, the very signal that your body uses for achieving strong, lasting erections. In fact, studies have shown that men who drank pomegranate juice on a daily basis experienced improved erectile function and higher testosterone levels within just a few weeks. I had a patient, George, who is 68 years old, who started adding half a cup of pomegranate seeds to his morning yogurt. Within a month, he told me, "Doc, I'm waking up like I did in my 40s. That's the incredible power of real blood flow restoration. Doctor's tip: choose 100% pure pomegranate juice with no added sugar, or eat half a cup of pomegranate seeds every day. The second fruit to eat is kiwi, the testosterone citrus. Kiwis are small, green, and often overlooked. But the kiwi is a quiet miracle for men's health. Why is this the case? Because it's packed with vitamin C, which protects the Leydig cells in your testes. These are the very cells responsible for producing testosterone. Kiwis also help your body absorb essential nutrients like zinc and magnesium, both of which are vital for male performance. And here's something that most people don't realize. Kiwi naturally lowers cortisol, the stress hormone that suppresses testosterone. In one study conducted in Japan, men who ate 2 kiwis every day reported improvements in their sleep, mood, and sexual vitality. I advise my patients to eat kiwis whole, skin and all, to maximize their fiber intake and nutritional benefits. Doctor's tip: eat 2 kiwis after lunch or as a bedtime snack for better sleep and hormone recovery. The third fruit to eat is watermelon, nature's Viagra. Yes, you heard that correctly. Watermelon contains L-citrulline, which your body converts into L-arginine, a precursor to nitric oxide. This is the same pathway that prescription ED drugs work on. But watermelon achieves this effect naturally and safely. Men who incorporate fresh watermelon into their diets often report stronger morning erections, improved stamina, and better cardiovascular health. The key is to include the white rind that's located just beneath the skin. That's where most of the L-citrulline is found. Doctor's tip: blend fresh watermelon with the rind and a bit of lemon to create a daily vitality drink. The fourth fruit to eat is blueberries, the hormone shield. These tiny, dark, and powerful berries protect your testosterone like a suit of armor. They're rich in anthocyanins, which are antioxidants that reduce inflammation, protect your blood vessels, and defend the cells that produce your hormones. Blueberries also improve insulin sensitivity, helping your body maintain stable blood sugar levels, which is a major factor in testosterone balance. Over time, they sharpen your memory, improve your focus, and restore the vitality that men often lose in their 50s and 60s. Doctor's tip: eat half a cup of fresh blueberries every day in oatmeal, smoothies, or just by themselves. Here's how to create a testosterone-friendly fruit routine. In the morning, have half a cup of blueberries along with a small serving of pomegranate seeds. In the afternoon, eat 2 kiwis for a boost of energy and stress relief. In the evening, have a small watermelon smoothie before dinner, and avoid grapes, unless they're organic, bananas before bed, dried fruits, and any canned fruit cups. This simple shift, just changing the fruits you eat, can reawaken your energy, improve your circulation, and restore your confidence faster than you might think. I know that many men watching this video may feel discouraged. You might think that it's too late, that your body is slowing down for good. But the truth is that your body still remembers how to be strong. When you give it the right signals, such as natural foods, good sleep, and steady movement, it responds quickly, even after the age of 60. I've seen men who thought that they were done for come back stronger, more confident, and more full of life than ever before, simply by making small changes to their daily choices. So, be patient with yourself. You don't need to be perfect, just consistent. So, let's recap. Avoid grapes, canned fruit, bananas, and dried fruits. Embrace pomegranates, kiwis, watermelon, and blueberries. These aren't just fruits. They're your daily medicine for strength, clarity, and confidence. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment below to tell me which fruit you're starting with, and subscribe for more doctor-backed advice specifically for men over 60. Because here on this channel, we believe that age is not the end of vitality. It's the beginning of wisdom and strength. Take care of yourself, my friend. I'm Dr. Narita, and I'll see you in the next video. There's a fruit sitting right there in your kitchen. You've likely been enjoying it for years, believing it was beneficial for your heart. However, for men past the age of 60, it's quietly diminishing testosterone levels, causing blockages in blood vessels and gradually taking away their vitality. It might sound overly dramatic, and I felt the same way until I saw the results from my own patients' labs. Hello, I'm Dr. Narita. Over the past 12 years, I've been dedicated to helping men over 60 regain their energy, improve their blood flow, and boost their confidence naturally, without resorting to extreme diets or relying on pills. And here's what I've come to understand after more than a decade in practice. Not all fruits are good choices for aging men. Some fruits that are generally considered healthy can actually elevate estrogen levels, cause insulin spikes, and decrease nitric oxide, the very molecule that your body needs for firm, lasting erections and sustained energy levels. But don't worry, in this video, I'm going to guide you through 4 types of fruit you should avoid completely after the age of 60, as well as 4 fruits that you should incorporate into your daily diet to feel strong, alert, and full of life again. Stick with me until the end, because the last fruit I'll mention has been shown to help men in their 70s restore blood flow and regain their confidence in as little as a few weeks. Before we get started, if you're serious about taking control of your health, make sure to hit the subscribe button and tap the bell icon. Also, let me know in the comments where you're watching from. I really enjoy hearing where our community of strong, wise men are tuning in from all around the world. The first fruit to avoid, grapes. They're a hidden trap for your testosterone levels. They seem harmless, don't they? Small, juicy, and full of antioxidants. But for older men, grapes, particularly those that aren't organic, can quietly throw your hormones out of whack. Here's the reason why. Grapes are among the most heavily sprayed fruits in agriculture. The residues from those pesticides contain xenoestrogens, which are man-made chemicals that mimic estrogen in the male body. When this artificial estrogen makes its way into your system, it starts to compete with your natural testosterone. And when testosterone loses this fight, you're definitely going to notice it. You'll experience less energy in the morning, an increase in belly fat, slower recovery times, and, yes, weaker, less firm erections. In my practice, I've observed this pattern time and time again. One of my patients, Alan, who is 67 years old, had been eating 2 handfuls of grapes every day. His energy levels were plummeting, His motivation had disappeared, and his blood tests revealed that his testosterone was suppressed. After only 3 weeks of eliminating non-organic grapes and replacing them with fruits that are lower in estrogen, his energy returned, and his confidence came back along with it. Doctor's tip: if you enjoy grapes, make sure to buy certified organic ones and eat them in moderation. And definitely stay away from grape juice. It's basically a sugar and pesticide bomb in disguise. The second fruit to avoid is canned fruit cocktail. This is a sweet trap for seniors. It's soft, colorful, and easy to chew, but it's extremely detrimental to your circulation. Many older men consume canned fruit cups with their breakfast, thinking they're making a healthy choice. However, these seemingly harmless little cups are often saturated with high-fructose corn syrup, the same ingredient that's been linked to fatty liver disease, insulin resistance, and decreased testosterone. Even the versions that claim to have no added sugar are still problematic. They're preserved, stripped of their fiber, and packed with fruits that have lost their natural enzymes and vitamins. Here's what happens inside your body when you eat them. Those simple sugars cause your insulin to spike, inflame your arteries, and deplete your nitric oxide levels, which weakens blood flow, particularly in the lower regions of the body. One of my patients, Raymond, who is 72, had been eating canned fruit for years. He complained of persistent fatigue, brain fog, and a complete lack of interest in intimacy. Once we replaced those canned fruit cups with real, whole fruits, his energy and focus improved significantly in just a matter of weeks, and his spark returned. Doctor's tip: always opt for fresh or frozen fruit, and never choose canned. And if you're craving something sweet, create your own fruit bowl by blending a handful of blueberries with a squeeze of lemon. Your heart and your hormones will be grateful. The third fruit to avoid is bananas. They're an energy killer. Bananas are soft, easily digestible, and full of potassium, so they seem like the perfect choice, right? However, for men over the age of 60, particularly those who are struggling with their energy levels, weight, or drive, bananas can quietly diminish testosterone and flatten your energy. Here's what's really going on inside your body. Bananas, especially the ripe, sweet ones, are loaded with simple sugars. These sugars cause your insulin to spike, and whenever insulin levels rise, testosterone levels decrease. When you repeat this process day after day, your metabolism slows down, your belly grows, and your vitality diminishes. Bananas also increase serotonin, which is known as the calming chemical. But too much serotonin can make you feel emotionally flat, robbing you of the spark and motivation you once had. I've had patients tell me that they felt sleepy or foggy after having a breakfast that included a lot of bananas.